Tucker Carlson. The media is talking crap on him, the poor man. The man's an actual news investigator. I mean, he's only there to tell us the truth of what's going on. He has been reduced from the media, from Fox News, to your independent media person who has an opportunity to go to Russia to talk to Putin and get Putin's version of his side of things. There's always two versions of sides. Which version is going to tell the truth and which one's telling you to lie? It is on us to figure that one out, and nobody should be talking crap on Tucker for doing a job that he felt that he should be doing better than the ones in our news media. So our news media are upset because they're stuck running our government's propaganda to us. So remember, everything you're watching off your local news is propaganda from our Democrats in our government trying to do what? What are they doing? Destroying our country within, taking away our freedoms. I mean, people want to see more money on their paychecks. The only way you should have asked for more money on your paychecks is by saying no more taxes. Tax out our rear ends on everything. I wonder why we don't have a decent paycheck. And then it comes to tax season. You're filing your taxes, and lo and behold, here comes state of Pennsylvania. You file your taxes with them, because that's where I live, and they say they don't owe you a penny they took, and then the tax filer wants to charge you $49.99 plus state tax to file the taxes you're never going to see. Nope. Forget that, man. No more taxes. I already paid over $1,000 to the state. I'm not paying the state any more taxes to file that tax. Tax should have been free to file for everyone, from the federal to your state down to your local. They want to collect these taxes. They better provide the means of us to file them for absolutely $0. We shouldn't be spending no money on such things. All right? Our world economics is going to crap because people feel it's okay to charge for junk. I mean, I'm looking around on Marketplace for a vehicle, and oh, look, I see a cheap car. You know, I look into it, and it's somebody's personal junk they should have took to the scrapyard and made a few $100s from the scrapyard. I mean, really, seriously, keep your junk, okay? We got car dealers buying people's junks, giving you a measly $500, fix it up a little bit, and try to sell it for a brand new car prices. That's the way our economic is. That is bull crap, and it should be stopped. Because, see, you want to make money. Well, how in the hell are you going to make money when you either kill off all the citizens who actually works to produce for the rich to make the money, or bring in the AIs and lay off all the workers who produce and have the AIs produce, and the rich thinks they're going to make money? How are the rich are going to make money? Because isn't it us workers who work and produce, who gets paid, and then spend our money on stuff? Isn't that not how economy works? I thought so. I mean, without us humans having any money to spend, how in the hell are these rich people going to make more money? Haha, stupidity on their part. Look like they're all going to be poor with us. Have fun with this economy that you wanted. You know, you evildoers, keep listening to that devil that keeps going in your ear. Yeah, you're the ones that are causing hell on earth. Hell is on earth. We're going to go through our tribulations, everybody. People talk about civil war. It could be us against our government, or it could be us against our government and United Nations militants are coming across our border. And I don't, how do you want to see it? It's still a civil war. Because we got to fight for our freedom again. Once again, here in America, we've been paying for it after we fought it. We paid for it, and now we got to fight for it again. On top of paying for it? No. Enough is enough, everybody. It's time to stand up. It's time to show them who is the real bosses. Stop giving up your lands. Take back your lands. You have your power over your government. It's what our forefathers had written in our Constitution to keep us the power. We, the people of the United States of America, hold the power over our government in all forms. And no more of this stupid branches. They're not government. Lessen the taxes, man. They have no authority. Never did, never will, and I don't know how they think they do. It's time for them to go. And every time when somebody does, they execute them. Look at what happened to John F. Kennedy when he tried to get rid of the FBI's and CIAs, who was actually working against the whole entire America. They're the traitors, the treasonous, and terrorists in our country. And they work along right beside with the Democrats, who are also the same things. Now, is it everybody? Well, I'll tell you what, it is. It's all of them. We shouldn't have a two-party system in our government, and we definitely should never have a long-term politician at all. It's not a career, never was a career. You should never get paid. Our volunteer firemen should be getting that money that you're making, giving yourself pay raises, while the real workers in the government, your secretaries and everybody else who really works, deserves a paycheck, can't get a paycheck because you want to shut down the government and raise up your pays. That's bullshit too. Yeah, I'm getting frustrated. I've never been that kind of a mean person. I've been always a nice person, but I tell you what, listening to what's going on and all over the world does make one person crazy. And I need not to allow my blood to boil over this. Neither nobody should. So for me to calm down after this video, I'm going to say a few prayers to the Supreme Creator, the one true God who sits above all. All right? The one who does allow all this to happen to prove a point. You had free will. You had the right to choose him or choose to die. You made your choice. Did you choose him? That is the real question. And you still have time right now to repent and choose him. Because if you don't, then there will be time when it comes for judgment. And upon that judgment, and this stuff is real. Proof is coming out right now every day to show you it's real. And upon judgment day, you'll find out who are the sheep to go into God's pastures and who are those goats who goes into the eternal fire. All right? Those who follow Satan and the fallen angels who are called gods, the false gods, all gets tossed in the eternal fire. So don't forget that. It has been written. It's been written on stone from our ancestors. Our ancestors have talked about all this that they tried to cover up because they didn't want you to know the real truth. Satan never wanted you to know the real truth. It's his truth. He's the father of lies. So everything that goes on in this world is based off the father of lies. So don't fall for the lies that the Father had created. He is not the God you should be following. He is the one who sat down here to rule this system of things that we're living in, which is chaotic. It is wrong. It is no good for any living creature on this planet. It was not meant to be. What was meant to be is for all of us to live in harmony with the true frequencies of the universe, part of this world, part of everything, part of God who created it all. That's where we all should be standing together, side by side. And that is what we all should be fighting for. It's Mr. Weasel. And I'd like to tell you all that I have prayers going out to everybody in the world. For this time, we're in our tribulations, and it's just going to bound to get worse. And it's going to get really worse. So, I love you all. You all take care. Take my word. Heed it. It's been written. It's been being told to us over and over from our ancestors to this day that we should be following the one true God. Stick to that words. Let it dwell in your mind. Let it grow in your heart. Seek out the God. You don't have to turn into any religion. You don't have to turn to Christianity. Yes, Jesus was a prophet. He was sent here to be the shepherd to the lost sheep of God, the ones that the Jews have called the Gentiles. We are the Gentiles. But Jesus had never taught Christianity. He had taught in the Jewish ways. But us Gentiles do not celebrate the ways the Jews do. You're not supposed to celebrate that way. That was for the Jews, for their history of things. They're coming out of slavery from Egypt and stuff like that, given the promised land, the things that God had done for them. That's their way of praising the one true God. That is their way. And there is no one that can deny them of that way. It is their way. But our way is through Christ. And knowing who Christ is as a Jew, teaching Jewish, that religion, telling you who his father is, letting you know how you should pray, telling you that you should seek him out with your heart and with your mind, because he even said the enemy in this world, God's enemy in this world, is trying to hush him up. You can't hush up God. You can't keep him totally quiet. That's why little bit of pieces of God comes out in everybody's mouth. God speaks through us all. God takes action through us all. All the good deeds that are done was done by God through someone or through a miracle. But it was done by God. Messages carried out, whispers in anyone's ear, to speak it out of their mouth, to be given to you. It's just a messenger from God. It's just a messenger, not a prophet. So, I like to say to everybody, keep your eyes open. You're on the watch. Be on that watchtower. Stay awake. These are the tribulations. We are at the end of the Bible. We're at in Revelation times. This is what has been spoken. It has been written. We're all going to be bearing witness to this all. So what side are you on? Choose your side. Choose wisely. Mr. Weasel saying good night and God bless you all.